Moo and welcome. Here I am. I'm doing a zRACING race, and I don't do those very often, so here I am. I really like the Two Bridges loop though, so we'll give this one a try. So the start here was far from tame, but far from all out as well. I don't have to push too hard. I stay with the group, and kind of as we finish the first few seconds here, we end up all in a pack together, a group of 18, which is everybody who made it out of the pack, at least everybody who made it out on time. For context, this is the B category of the normal range zRACING races. I'm somewhere around the middle of that category, and yeah, we're going through it. So I don't expect any real big attacks until we hit the KOM, maybe on the last climb coming out of the S's. So one rider's gone a couple seconds off the front here. I don't really expect it to work, but just in case, I put a little bit of a turn in on the front here just to keep that gap from getting too big, keep it in that 4 or 5 second range. Just me going to the front there kind of helps speed up the group and keep everything honest. With that rider off the front, this climb does get a little spicy. I make sure I stay with that lead chase group just because I don't want to end my chances at a win early. And we catch up pretty easily to Bell, who's the attacker here. I use my steamroller here. It's really the only place that it's advantageous at all on this course. Figured I might as well use it. I probably should have just chucked it to see if I could get a feather. But anyway, figured I use it just for fun. First lap, the feather I really didn't expect to be decisive anyway. So a group of 17 hitting the little mini-com we get on this course the first time. It's first time through, it's not going to be decisive, but you can certainly lose it if you're off the back. So I'm going to be a bit attentive here, maybe attack a little bit and see how it goes. So I went pretty hard here, not all out, but hard enough. I don't want to have a real successful break get away, so I make sure I'm on the lead guy's wheels, or as close as I can without really going too deep. I get into these guys' draft. The group is 3 seconds back, a couple of people in between. I figure this is probably coming back together. You will notice as the sauce groups everybody together, even if we are strung out a little bit still. Yeah, it's certainly not decisive. Those of us a little bit off the front get caught pretty quickly, but there are 3 riders off the back, 12 seconds back, and yeah, it's in doubt there whether they're going to make it back or not. So yeah, that can happen pretty quickly. So lap 2, we've got 12 down from the 18 that started, and yep, same as last lap. We've got somebody attacking here. Same as last lap. Nobody's real excited about it, and we'll see how it goes. So you can see we get to the top of this little climb, and this time Bell has 5 seconds on us, cutting that down to 4. I think the group is likely to descend and get through the sprint a heck of a lot faster. So I don't think 5 seconds is nearly enough to be able to have a chance of holding this on. Certainly not less than halfway through the race. So I assume here at this point, Bell is somebody who's not a sprinter and is looking to break it up and end up with a small group. So now I've gotten 2 feathers this lap. I used the first one on the last climb coming through the S's, and now I'll save the second one for the start of the reverse KOM. Far more advantageous than the extra bit of rest you get using the steamroller through that small section of cobbles. So second time through, first time we had a little bit of a break. Looks like somebody's trying it already here. So yeah, I'll give her a little bit of a go here and just see how this, see if we can stretch this out a little bit more. Use my feather. Going pretty big. I've got Belle with me already. We've already got a second when we hit the steep part. But I don't think it's really going anywhere. So it looks like we might have shaken one rider, but really probably wasn't worth it. But I didn't really put a lot more effort in than I would have anyway, just trying to keep up. A little bit of sprint and steer to get into the super tuck. So here I get my feather, and I'm pretty sure I'm keeping this one for the KOM now. When I used my feather last time on the KOM, it was with the thought that I have 2 chances to get one, and figured I probably would. Last lap, everybody seems quite a bit more attentive and doesn't look like anybody's going to get any leeway here. We've just dropped one more rider. Down to the top 10. So this one going kind of big, but just to stay with this main group. And I don't really think it's going to break, but if you try to take it too easy, you end up off the back and putting in more effort trying to get back on. It's stretching out a little bit here, but I'm not really worried. I figure it's going to come back together. just from the way it's gone so far, I am watching anytime I'm behind JDI ROM here, I guess. He's the one that kind of looks the least steady as far as closing gaps. He might just be conserving energy, but yeah, it's kind of the guy I think is most likely to lose a wheel and have me end up behind him. So about to hit the KOM for the last time. One rider just off the front of the group of 9. Don't think it's likely to be very effective. Just so hard to stay in front of this group for this long. Not that it's that long, but to then have enough power to keep off the front of this group and sustain power to descend fast and stay away. So just going to try and make it up and over here with whoever's near the lead. Use the draft to build some speed. Here goes JDI ROM behind me. Use my feather, people doing it around me. Almost got Cracknell back already. And there he is. Okay, there we are. So we've got, yeah, kind of a long line here. But it started to spread out just a little bit. So it's lead 5 of us, I think, and then a little bit of a gap. 6 now. So just staying with the group. Another push to your tuck. So inside the last kilometer, 2 seconds from this group of 6 to the next group of 3. So I'm watching, I'm getting ready to go. I'm just about ready to go here at the second tree, and there goes Alvarez. So time for me to go. Just want to stay on his wheel, don't want to come around him until the bridge at least. Start pushing at the bridge. Should have pushed just a little bit sooner, then I would have maybe had a chance of coming around. Twite here, he got too far around me, had too much speed when he caught me. So good second place, happy with the result. I think I probably could have won it, but yeah, Twite just got the best of me in that sprint, so well done. Feel free to do any additional critique of what I did and tried to do here. And yeah, good luck in your races. Moo and good night.